Your 2020 Heroes Among Us healthcare category recipient, Sheri Purdy of Raymond.
Well, COVID came around and I think everybody was scared at first. You know, we didn't know what it was about. We just kept hearing about it, and then it came into Iowa, and you have to make immediate decisions because when our patients need us, we have to figure out, you know, on the queue, like, what do we do and how do we make this work and how do we get sick patients in without getting other people sick? And so other people created the FURI clinic, and because it was located at my building at the Kimball Ridge site, I just kind of jumped in to say, what can I do to help? Because I was already there doing rehab and wellness. And so I offered up just to be the person in charge of the garage side. So it was the swabbing side of things. So I helped staff it. I helped make sure that supplies were there for our COVID patients. Talking to patients that showed up scared and nervous for their family members. It was a trialing time for us, but the group that came together from all over MercyOne, it was pretty phenomenal. I was taken back by how people just said, let me help. So I didn't get used to it, but I became familiar with it, and I knew that I was gonna be okay as long as I was PPE geared up. So I wasn't afraid to be with COVID patients. I was never afraid after that, and when I knew that our own hospital associates were getting sick, I just told my boss, hey, I wanna help. And there was an opportunity where they said that the governor allowed people to do a short class online to become a CNA. And they were needing help on the floors big and bad at that point because we had so many COVID patients. And I just was like, I need to help. My boss let me go through the CNA class, and I basically went to my regular job during the day. I did my 8 hours in my rehab and wellness side of things, and then I came here at night to help on the floors. And I basically called and said, where can I go? And they'd tell me which floor to go. And I'd show up and I'd be like, what do you want me to do? And I mostly did vitals. And they would always be like, do you want to do the COVID patients? And I'm like, sure, you know, because I wanted to talk to them. I wanted like the 5 minutes in there to just make them feel normal because they were really sick, but they couldn't have their families come in. So I'll be honest with you, I mean, it was the most rewarding thing I've ever done in my life, just being up on the floors, seeing how hard our nurses work, seeing our CNAs work so hard, our respiratory therapists, our PTs, our OTs. Everybody that went up there were heroes to me. And I wait now because if they need me again, I'll jump right in because I loved every single second I worked on those floors. I love talking to those patients. You know, show me pictures of your farm on your iPad, show me your family, show me your grandchildren. You know, just asking them about normal day things made them feel more normal. It helped me too. You know, it helped me see a 76-year-old man who lives outside my town talk to me about, hey, come over and have supper with me after this is all done, because me and my wife would love to meet you on the side. You know, it's like, those are the conversations I'll never forget about the connections we made when I was able to spend an extra 5 minutes in there because I was extra help. And it was a treasure to get to know our patients in that way. And my parents just taught us the value of, you gotta love what you do, you know, find joy in life. It's gonna get hard, you gotta get through it. Don't put your head down and bury your head in the sand. Find ways to get through it every single day, but you gotta give back.
Sheri Purdy, your 2020 Healthcare Heroes Among Us.